guys, and welcome to the Rumble and Roar podcast. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm your host, Lenoria, and everybody know who this is. Everybody know who this is.
I'm Shayna.
Shayna. And today we're going to talk about side chicks, or why do men treat their side chicks better than their significant other, their wives, their whoever they're with. Why is that? Why is that, Shayna?
I think initially it's something new, it's something different, and so it's like, you know, you can be with this person. It's not the same thing as when you're at home. Once you're married, I think people become comfortable, and then maybe certain things that they did to get you, they're not doing anymore. So it's like, oh, okay, I got this fun little thing on the side, and not only that, like they can come over to your house as the side chick, and you know, y'all do what y'all do. They don't go no home. After that, like they come over there, you give them exactly what they want,
and they get exactly what they want.
Exactly. So why wouldn't they like them better?
Well, you are right about when you've been married, the married ones. I think that one reason is when you get married, the men and some women too. Some women get real comfortable. That's why they go out. Because it's like, okay, yes, we have kids. Things have changed though. When they were dating, courting, or whatever you want to call it, they were together doing everything, going out to dinner, going to the park, just them too. However, when those babies start coming, business, more hours at work, just life change. Instead of them trying to just adjust and do what you need to do to keep it going, some of them, the weak mind and the weak ones, they'll just push away, like, oh, okay, I want to do something tonight, but okay, the woman is tired, and the man is like, dang, okay, he might take it once, but if you're tired again and again and again and again and again, he will probably look for a side chick, and when he does, every time you're tired, he runs to her. Well, you think that's pretty much accurate?
So I feel like, number one, the ratio of men to women is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
So you know, there's a lot more women than there are men.
Are you talking about in Atlanta? Because in Atlanta, that's a serious fact. But are you talking about all over the world?
I'm gonna speak for Atlanta.
Okay.
So definitely in Atlanta.
We're here.
I mean, we have a lot of men that are gay as well. So I don't really know how.
Or down low.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got something that's down low too. So, well, let me tell you, online today, I saw a question. It was like, would you rather, they were just polling random people that were kind of walking by. He was like, would you rather date a married man who says yes to everything, or have your own man who tells you no 45% of the time?
I would rather have my own man who tells me 45% no. I don't want a yes man, because that would irritate me, because you're not even thinking, you're sure. To me, I feel like you don't care. You don't care if you can always just say, yep, it don't matter, whatever. Yep. Come on now. I mean, I don't know. Some people might think that that's just what I need. That's just what the doctor ordered. But that's not what I order. I order someone to be very honest. And if you absolutely feel like you're saying no to me for something, okay, I'm an adult. I can take no. However, I'm not a child, and you can't just say no, you can't have. Excuse me? So you said no, that you don't feel like going out. Is there a reason? Are you sick? Are you tired? Does your back hurt? Does something, give me something but behind it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say no to me. That's not right. But to answer your question, Shayna, I would rather have a 45% no, and he's all mine, than a 100% yes. Well, then again, that 100% yes, I'll be asking for such crazy stuff, you wouldn't be able to say yes all the time anyway. But
these people, they probably asked about 10 different women. I will say 8 out of these 10 definitely said they're the yes man. Yes.
Ooh.
And so I'm like,
that's those ones that just don't really want to put forth effort into a relationship. They don't want to, because any relationship, it takes work. this stuff don't come easy. Anybody that's been married for a long time, there's not a single person to me that has been married a while tell me that, oh, we don't argue. We don't have fights, or we didn't have. Okay, could you tell that to somebody who is just don't have a brain? Because we all know that happens, you know? So, and the reason those arguments are there is because you guys have your own mind. You guys are two different people.
Yeah.
And it takes you guys to work things out. It takes communication. It takes work. So in a working person, you know, on a relationship want to do something, you know, to build. Yes, man, he's lazy and she's lazy. That's just how I look at it. My opinion doesn't make it right. But you sitting back, he ain't even got to think about nothing. Nothing, not one thing. I want you to do this. That lady on Coming to America, jump on one leg. You know, Daddy, I want such and such. Okay, here you go. What kind of relationship is that? What's going on?
It's not a relationship. That's the whole point. We're not in a relationship.
I just feel like when you, maybe I'm just wrong for this too. Anytime you with somebody,
be on your way, because
it's a relationship. If you're with somebody, even if it's only for that little quickie, or for and that quickie is or even once a month. If you're with someone, it's still a relationship. It can be a long relationship. It could be a short relationship. It could be whatever. But it's still, if you're with that person, that's just how I feel. It might not be right.
I mean, I don't look at it as a relationship. Are we friends? Yeah, we friends. That's my friend. But again, you have to think about it like this: the benefits of being a side chick today.
Oh yeah.
You have what's called hush money now. So now I get hush money because you don't want me to tell your wife about what's happening. So now I'm getting hush money.
You can get killed that way if you're dealing with the wrong person. You're dealing with the wrong person and they're telling you, look, I got a whole bunch to lose and I'm putting this out on the table right now. So are you strong enough to be able to handle this? You cannot. I don't want you opening your mouth. I don't want you taking no pictures of me. We're not going out. XYZ, he done laid it all out because I admire a person that tells me what you need, what you want from the beginning. Don't have me assuming or thinking or trying to figure you out because I'm going to give you the finger. And then when I mess up, do not say anything because you didn't say. But if he said, okay, he's a superstar. Let's just use Jay-Z. Jay-Z is telling you, look, you already know. I don't need to put my resume out for you. But just in case something slipped and you didn't know, please don't be taking no pictures. Don't be telling nobody nothing about us. Don't say XYZ. And I'm going to make sure you're good and taken care of.
But see, that's different.
What's different?
You're dealing with somebody with money. We're talking about these average Joes out here who have the nerve.
But those average Joes, do they have something to lose?
They're family. But they wasn't thinking about that when they was in.
Yeah, but that's still something. It's something big.
It is. Yeah. But clearly not. If they've taken a step to even entertaining anything else, you wasn't thinking about losing your family at that point. And
you are thinking about it.
Actually, your family does not matter to me. Like that, does not matter to me. I don't be thinking about you. I promise you I don't. Because if I did, I wouldn't even be in the mood. I wouldn't even be turned on by this situation. If I'm sitting here like, this man, he got a whole girlfriend, they got kids. Like, women don't even think about that shit. Especially if that's something that you want. Like, and you like, oh, I'm going to have it. Like, regardless, nobody's sitting there thinking in the middle of whatever y'all doing, dang, this is not right.
No, they're not. However, you know that while you're doing that, first of all, let's go all the way back. You know, when you get involved with the man, if he's married, you can't be doing a whole bunch of stuff. You cannot. And we had a podcast when I said, yes, if I am the side chick, I still would like to, for to go to dinner or out to lunch or out somewhere. You have to do it like so far away and so secluded and so, so we can, I just want a dinner with you. We're always in the house or whatever. But you still have to be discreet. You cannot sit and just be out in the open. You can't go and tell stuff. You can't.
But today, this is what they're doing. Like, you can literally
blackmailing people.
Well, no, I'm saying you can go out and see such and such. Like, that's what's the name boyfriend. Like, so they're very comfortable with it. So it's almost like it's like polygamy, but like without the other person knowing. Like, if I were...
Then it's not polygamy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So if I were a side chick, like, I'm a little bit different. So
Yes, you are. Yes, she is.
I don't need to go out on dates. And like, I know the situation. I know the situation. I know you do whatever you do.
You know your role.
And I know what I want from you. And it's typically just one thing. I don't need you over here laid up in my house. Like, what time you going home, sir? Your wife needs you. Because what time? What time are you
But
going home?
back to side chicks. Why do they treat them better? It's because they are the yes women. And that's why that, whatever you read, is more women that would prefer the guy to just say yes than to work on a relationship. That's why the answer to that question to me is because they get treated better. They get treated better because they are the side. And they can say whatever to them, do whatever to them. And really, they're not respecting them. They're just, hey, you are a puppet or a toy or whatever on this side, and I got to go home and give the respect to the missus or to the significant other, so that's why they treat their side chicks better. You don't think so?
I think that the men be in a whole relationship with the side chick. I mean, I know you already said that you think it's a relationship period, but I think that they have created a new relationship, which to me is something new, it's something fresh. When I come over here, it's all good. Like, we vibe well. But
Right.
again, you're probably seeing this person once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Once a month.
So she's cool because guess what? You're not stressing her out with all the problems you got at home, problems from work, all this extra stuff. She's not stressed out by that stuff. Your wife is.
Yeah, because she doesn't have to do anything but lay down with you or go out to eat with you and take your money and get pleasured. She's not doing anything.
Exactly.
So of course you're not going to be stressed. The ones that are stressed is the ones that are invested.
Exactly.
That really have something and going to get something out of it in the middle, in the beginning. They're going to get something other than just a lay.
Yeah, but sometimes that's all that the side chick wants. Like,
Right.
we don't want them. Let me tell you, I'm not nobody else. I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm trying to give a perspective.
Yes,
but
we get it.
they don't want all of that. Like, I say, okay, so what time are you leaving? Like, I don't know. But I think that some men treat it as if they're in a whole relationship with this person. And that's where they get messed up, because now she's like, okay, I want you to leave your family.
Now, see, that's stupid.
First of all,
stupid.
how you gonna be with somebody that was cheating on their girlfriend with you? That can never be my man.
Well, because they really, some idiots are really, they really do think that they are better because they done threw it on him, and they think that they're the best one that threw it on him, and he probably had 4 or 5 before you that threw it on him. But they're like, oh, okay, he's hooked because he had played a role on you and made you think that you were just the best that he's ever had. And now you feel like, okay, we're playing chess, checkmate. I have thrown it on you so good. Now it's time for me to push the pawn out of the way, and I don't play chess. I don't know, my son does, but you push that out of the way, and now checkmate. Okay, here, this is what I want. I want you to leave your wife, gradually take some of your clothes out of the house every day, and before you know it, everything will be gone, and all you have to do is just tell her. You don't even have to pack up everything.
And to me, it's like, why?
Because they're dumb.
That man, girl?
Because they're dumb. They really do believe that man will leave. And they don't know that he's already had 4 or 5 like you.
I don't want you to. I don't want you to leave. Please go home to your wife. Please. Tell her I said hello. Don't tell her that. But that's how I feel. Tell her I said, hey, I sent you back. Like, I don't want this man.
But side chicks are, my opinion, they do. Well, let's think about this, guys. Do they get more? Do they actually get more? Because all they're getting really is material stuff.
Well, not only that, they are getting the time that the wife is no longer getting. I will say that, because probably by the time he might get off work, go to this girl's house, he over there, I had to do a work thing.
I had to work late.
You come home, everybody sleep. You get up in the morning, go back to work. So it's like they're getting any type of extra time that you're taking away from your family. So
some of them, the dumb men will do that, and with a dumb woman that will allow that, because if you were my man and every single day you're getting overtime, let me see your check stub. Let me see all this overtime you're doing. I got to see damn, your check should be way bigger than what you're bringing home. If you're saying that, you 4 days a week, you instead of you getting off at 5, you were getting off at 10. So that's 5 extra hours. Let me see them 5 extra $0. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So I don't see them. So let's put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, I mean, and then you have to think the side chicks it's basically their wife when they first met their wife.
Yes, the fun part.
Yes,
the fun part. That's what everybody wants. Yeah. The first beginning fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then
so it's like, when we first met, we used to do X, Y, Z. Now we don't really have the time to do that. You do, because clearly you're doing it with somebody else.
So so you said that what makes you think a man will actually leave his wife and be with you? He's going to do the same thing you did. Do you think that a man could actually really fall in love with his side chick, be with her, and really like what she's doing? Not just the physical stuff, but like her mind and everything about her more than his wife, and actually leave her for them? I believe, I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there who are together that happened.
Yeah, I think that's very possible. I mean, because you marry somebody, people change over time, and then that's no longer the person that you fell in love with.
Jesus.
So, if you're not
and no longer the person it's like, wait a minute.
So you're not obligated to stay with that person. Mm-hmm. If y'all not in love no more and you feel like you need to go cheat, then that's when we need to have a conversation, because you don't have to cheat on me. Like, you can let me know. Okay,
right, and we'll both cheat.
No,
and we ain't got to call it cheat.
Get a divorce. We can be done.
Because it's cheaper to. I don't put 35, 50 years in, and you think I'm gonna divorce you and let you give all of everything that I built to someone, a little 20-year-old that's no, ma'am. She doesn't.
What happens if you meet like your actual soulmate and you just gonna?
Okay, well then you get nothing. You get nothing. Leave everything to the married person that has put in 20 or more years with you. Then you go with that soulmate that's yours, and y'all build something together. You're not taking what I built, because neither one of y'all would have it. Both of you would get God. You know what I'm saying? Both of you have to get God, because I can't sit back and just watch you be happy, go on trips and going to first class, flying in first class and doing stuff. Remember that movie with Taraji? She had a guy, they started together. Remember, it was a guy, and they were, I don't know if they were high school sweethearts, but they were young. And he was trying to make some kind of concoction to work.
Acrimony.
Yes. And at the very end, everything she wanted from his ass. But she gave up on him because he really did keep falling and losing all the money. And she was like, God, no, he done pawned the mother's house. Well, not pawned, but she done put up her mother's house and gave all the money, and she's working and he's still trying to work on that thing. And they were telling him no, that they're not gonna, go with him. But he got with the lady that he worked with, and
it was, so I think more so for that movie, it wasn't
everything she wanted, he gave to her ass.
Yeah, but
that damn big ass thing.
He let her go, and he begged her, please don't do this. And she listened to her sister. They in her ear, like, yeah, go ahead. And she let him go. As soon as she did, guess what? The Lord was like, oh, look, I just need for you to let her go. I'm finna go and give you everything you're waiting on. Now, what took the cake in that is the lady that he met was the girl that he cheated with.
Yes.
Before. Remember, she had.
So it made it seem like that they had already been together all along.
It did, but it was just a spiral thing. So he cheated with the girl that that he's now marrying, and also when she caught him cheating, she had hit his trailer with her car, and she ended up
right.
So the girl pregnant, she can't have no kids.
Yes.
But girl, you've been doing crazy stuff the whole movie. I mean.
But give me one reason he had to go and give that lady everything she asked for, and they dreamed together. Mm-hmm. She kept looking out the window, and he kept saying, I'm going to give you that building right there on top. So why would you go give it to her? And she got to sit back and look at it. She did a lot.
This is stuff that he wanted to give his wife. Not necessarily.
You're right.
Anybody,
and whoever it was,
when I had it to give, you didn't want to be my wife no more. So, and he gave her $10 million and bought the house back. Like, girl,
Now,
move on, please.
now. It was so funny because my husband and I, we were talking about it. I said, I think I would have, it would have pissed me off. And because she got what I wanted, you know.
10 million would make me feel a lot better.
But I said, when he gave the 10 million and he bought my mother's house back, I would have hurt for a minute, and then I would have just got back out there.
I would have been hurt on vacation in Bora Bora.
in Barbados.
Listen, real hurt, crying even a little bit. But baby, this 10 million child, she better go ahead, because even the judge was like, let me understand, because she wanted more of the money. She wanted half. Like, they wasn't even married at the time.
But now, honestly, I feel she should have gotten half of the money, not just 10 million.
Nope.
Because Shayna, you got to be in it to know that walk, honey. That girl was with that man, and that girl gave up all of herself, everything, and stayed with him over those years. And he failed, but he was trying. He was trying, and she backed him, and she was like, okay. He was like, come on, baby, come on. I just need $50,000 more dollars, $50,000. And she gonna go and put her mother's house up. Gave that $50,000, it didn't go through. And she done gave up this, gave up that, gave it up. Her life is gone. No kids, and all of this, just stuff. And all of a sudden now it's like, I'm a human being. I can't take another grain of salt.
That's all right. I gave you some sugar. I gave you a $10 million.
But I believe she should have got half, because she built that with him.
You get half.
She was there with him when he was building that thing, and I'm sure she told him a couple of pointers or something that she thought that would help.
But she was so mad. She was like, "This nigga ain't doing nothing." Like,
yeah, but that was after a lot of time taking money year after year after year after year.
But she got back way more than what she spent. Now, her not being able to have kids, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But you did that to yourself, ma'am. You got a little angry, and you decided to run your truck into his Jeep several times. Like, I mean,
shut up, Shayna.
You did this multiple times. You did this
Look,
to yourself.
that temper will get you every time.
Exactly. So, no. I mean, now, like I said, him cheating with the girl, and then
I think she should have got half.
She should have got no half.
She should have got half.
You gave up your half when you signed the divorce.
She gave up half of her life.
Listen to your bitter ass sisters, because they don't like their husbands. Yeah, this is why you don't get relationship advice from people, because they
especially people that are better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but to go back to like our original question, are they treated better? Yes, because
some of them.
I mean, well, some of them.
Because some of them, they just dog them out, and they're stupid enough to take it.
But and then sometimes you never know the dynamic. It could be already said, hey, this is what we're doing. Like you said, they laid it out. This is what we're doing. That's it. But no, you have people that are actually having a whole girlfriend on the side.
And treating her good.
I want to take you out.
Yes.
Done got her pregnant. See, yeah, y'all be going too far. Y'all be going way too far. Like, if it were me, I know my lane.
You have a death wish.
This is my lane right here.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about your lane over here. Like, don't come to my house talking about.
There are some stupid women though. Some of them don't get treated better. Some of them, they're actually just a piece of crap. And
but
those
men
men
okay with that. Like, that's probably what they. And they may have their own thing going on.
They don't fell in love with this guy, and he actually want to get away from them, and they can't break away because he done laid it on them. And instead, it's like, oh, okay, you want to stay around? I'll just call you when I want it. You're going to be a booty call. I'm not going to be giving you a whole bunch of money. Actually, no money. I'm not going to do a whole bunch with you. I'm just going to get what I can get, and I'm going to go on home. And so all of them, I don't believe all of them are treated better, but I really do believe most of them probably are.
And see, that's the problem. Y'all be catching feelings. Like, if you know, well, some people don't know that what the situation is. They don't necessarily know, oh, he got a girlfriend, he got kids, he got a wife. They don't necessarily know all of that in the beginning. Most of them probably do. Mm-hmm. But the ones who don't, okay, yeah, I can see you catching feelings, because now you feel like that's your man. He's dating you until you find out otherwise. But for the ones who do know, yeah, catching feelings is not it.
Do you think that the side chick have the right to, if that married man said to her, baby, I'm so in love with you, and wait, I'm about to do a roll. We're going to do a roll. I'm so in love with you, and we've been kicking this for about 5 or so years, and I have made a decision. I'm gonna tell my wife, hold up, and I'm gonna leave her. You know, like that on what's that Eddie Murphy movie when he said, baby, I ain't coming home no more. What was that movie with Eddie Murphy? Remember that the white guy that sat on the side of the bed? He got it so good. It was Harlem Nights, I think. I'm not sure what the name of the movie, but he was with the black lady that played in Waiting to Exhale. No, Waiting to Exhale.
Oh, Layla Rashawn. Okay, so that had to be Harlem Nights.
Okay, and she was putting it down on him, and he was like, He said when she left, gave him a kiss. She got outside and he was like, called his wife and said, I ain't coming home no more. He was like, hey, such and such, I ain't coming home no more. Okay. Now I done lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
You was role playing, like if he was saying he
yes. So if he was to come and say, look, I'm gonna go and tell my wife that we are together. I don't no longer want her. I'm gonna give her what she needs to move on, but I really do want you. And now, he did mean it. He wanted to do that. But after some time went by and he realized he done told you what he needed to tell you, he done told the wife, he realized, wait a minute, I'm going to stay with my wife. And the wife wanted to keep him. You know, they're like, oh, okay. He said that dumb crap. He was going to leave, but he see that he don't really want to leave his family. Do you think it's right that lady on the side that he has put in her head and she done got her hopes up and everything? Okay, this man is about to marry me. He done told his wife he's leaving. I'm trusting in him and I know we're going to be together. She done already, just started planning on a life with this guy. And then he comes and tell her, it ain't going to be us. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to be fooling with you no more. I'm going to let you choose A, B, or C. A, is it okay for her to beat his ass right there on the spot? Because it's like, no, you need your ass whooped for this. B, is it okay for her to go and confront the wife and say, well, look, I've done XYZ. I'm actually pregnant and he done moved in really and all of this. I won't allow him to come back to you. I'm going to mess this up. Or C, just let it go and keep on rolling and it's just your loss and he has toyed with your mind and nothing is going to happen.
Okay, so I would choose C in this scenario because, I mean, you beat him up, he's still going with his wife. Like, you telling the wife,
going back home,
she's still going to be with him.
For the pleasure of it, that you sit there and you did this and you think you're just going to hurt me.
You can go to jail. You can go to jail for assault, and I don't have time to go to jail for assault because now I'm going to be in jail even more mad because I'm in jail because I beat your ass.
But you at home probably laid up under her.
Yeah, me as a side chick, if you're sitting here telling, like the whole time you're sitting here saying this, I'm just like I was doing. That's not what you're doing. You're not leaving. In fact, I'm gonna drive you back over there because you're not leaving her. You're not her nowhere. Not to my house. You can't come stay here. My boyfriend on the way, actually.
Oh. But there are some women that will go straight postal on a man if he goes back to his wife after she has been told, I'm going to leave her, because that lady is really thinking that this man is really in love with me and he's going to do this. So some of them do not get treated better than the wife.
What's your example? You said they was like 5 or 6 years in. Baby, if y'all 5, 6 years in, he was never planning to leave his wife. I don't care if he told the Lord that that's what he was doing. That was never in his plans. 5 or 6 years, girl. That's why you mad, because you done wasted damn near a decade.
Well, no, you can't. It has to be some years because what you think, he just gonna leave his wife after being with you 6 months or a year? You still really don't even know a person after a year.
Yeah, 5 or 6 years ain't it? If 5 or 6 years is long. 5 or 6 years, that's crazy.
But some people cheat on them the whole while of the marriage, as long as they're in a marriage.
Yeah, and see, and if you want that to be your man, after all that, you dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. Let him stay where he at. And if you want to keep messing with him, you do that. But let him go home to that lady. Let him please go home to that lady. Like I said, I will probably drop you off. Because you can leave her and go where? Because you can't stay here.
Well, I'm gonna answer that question that I asked. I probably would do something because I'm a sore loser, especially when my heart is in it. And you told me me you were gonna do something, and I trusted you to do what you said you were gonna do.
But you're still gonna
why
be
did
hurt
you?
at the end of the day.
Okay, so I'm gonna be hurt, and you're gonna be physically hurt. But I'm not just gonna be hurt by myself. I don't like being alone.
Well, now you're hurting in jail.
No, because if you don't really break stuff and cut him open and shoot him and stuff like that, will cause you to go behind bars.
No,
but
if you put your hands on him, that is assault.
Well, it's assault when he put hands back on you, right?
Yeah, but he could be defending him. Like, he's not.
Who knows that? Who's in the room? You and her.
Right. You right.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, you talking about you gonna go and do something to her?
No, him. While he's standing there, he done came over to the house and said, look, you know what? I thought about it, and I just don't think that this is it was a good idea. At the time, I just want you to know I really am in love with you. I'm in love with you. And I did want to do that, but I thought about it, and I need to stay with my family. I'm so sorry. Please don't think that it has anything to do with you. It's not you. It's me. You know that line.
Oh, I can't stand this.
You know that line. It's not you. It's me. But I really, I don't want to lead you on any further. And I know what I told you. And I still do love you. And I believe that, we would do good together. However, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want you to come over and say that whole speech. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even want you to never come.
You would want somebody to say that over the phone to you?
Nah, just ghost me. Just ghost me.
See, that would get you hurt worse.
Because
if I ever saw you, that would make me so mad. I would probably see you at dinner at a 5-7-star restaurant, and if you're over there and you just ghost me after you told me, oh my gosh, you will be wearing the table.
And one thing I would never do is go talk to another woman.
No. It's not her fault. Now, you didn't hear me say I go confront her. Another woman is in her place, especially if she's the wife. She's doing what she's supposed to do. As a matter of fact, even if
apparently not.
Well, no, meaning that you have no right to go and raise up on her. She is with her man. She's in her lane. He's the one out of the lane. He's the one that messed up. But I don't know. I know I'm saying it as a joke, guys, but I'm not real sure if I would be able to go. See, that's that millennial stuff, that new wave shit. Stuff where people just don't call me, don't talk.
Yeah, I've been on dates with people, and if the date went to hell, baby, you'll never hear from me again. You will never. I don't need to explain. Wow. It should need to be no explanation. You acted a whole fool on this damn date.
So you just don't even say anything. You don't even say, don't call me anymore. You can't even text and say, just don't call, it's over.
No.
You just don't say nothing.
Blocked.
What if you see them again?
First of all, you know me.
But
I mentally block stuff and people out of my mind. Like, I can see somebody and they can tell me, remember when such and such? I'll be like, I don't remember that.
The aliens are here.
They be trying to argue me down, baby.
The aliens are here.
Girl, they be trying to argue me down, and I just be like, damn, I really block shit out. Like, to me, that should never happen. Like, any person that I've ever had sex with one time, yep.
Oh my gosh, Shayna. You and I are so opposite. If I have sex with you one time, my whole everything is in it.
Oh, shit.
Hell no. I'm like, oh my gosh, life is so, oh my goodness.
Whoa.
I know the way you looking at me, I'm looking at you. I could never because that's such a big deal to me.
If it happened multiple times, then, clearly we have some type of connection. One time and it never happened again.
And don't let it be good that first time. It's like booked.
I don't know. Like, I've had some pretty weird experiences, like weird dates. And I promise you will never hear from me. Like,
that is not right, because you're going to see somebody.
Never hear from me again. Ever in life. Ever.
Yeah, somebody, I just wouldn't, just tell me it's over. At least I know. But to not call, not do anything, it's just like, go ghost. That is definitely this day and time thing.
But yeah, because I've had a couple of friends that just like completely ghosted me. Like, I haven't talked to these people. Friends, so people I consider
associate.
No, I really thought that I've known these people for over a decade. Like, so these were my friends. I really consider these people as my friends.
Wow.
And I probably haven't heard from like one person in like a couple of years. Like, and it's crazy to me because it's like you don't owe me no explanation, but damn, like,
oh my gosh, something just hit me when you said that, because I'm trying to think, do I have any associate friends, anyone who's ever actually done that? I do. I have had one that I could think of, and they just popped into my head. And I remember my mother passed, and I was calling them and trying to let them know my mother passed, and just trying to get them to talk to me, and just wanting them to say something. And they were not replying. And then when they finally did call, Nora, I just want to say my condolences, that your mom passed. And it was so dry. And I was like, oh, junk. So those people, I consider those people as dead to me.
I don't know, because when somebody passes away, everybody, you don't really know what to say to that person. So to say that it was really dry is kind of crazy to me, because a lot of people don't know what to say. Like, everybody's saying, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences."
Right. They don't know what to say.
You don't know.
No, when you're really close to them, to say, of course, my condolences. Or to me, when I'm really, really close, it's like, I'm not gonna butter this up. I'm not about to try to think of something to tell you. If you need me, pick up the phone. And when you're ready, I'm here. That's it.
Yes.
Because I already know. And we were close enough for them to do that. But they didn't.
Yeah, see, if it was one of my friends, I'm already over here.
But they called, okay, that's what I'm saying. But they called me not long ago. They called me. I was trying to get in touch with you. I was trying to talk to you. I was trying to call. And I've been trying to call you for the last probably 4 or 5 years and nothing. So you trying to call me now? I understand. But what do you have to say to me? What do I have to say to you? Nothing. You went this long without, no. So we're not, I still care for the person, and I probably always will, but I don't have nothing for you. Now, I goes them. To me, it's like, if you can actually do me like that, and we were really close, I'm not going to even allow you to do nothing else.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel like, if you can do that, we wasn't friends in the first place. And so,
Bam!
in my situation, I felt like, if you don't feel like you owe me no explanation, that's fine. But like, to just nothing, like, and this is somebody I've known for almost 20 years. So Mine too. So yeah, but I do mentally block out people, situations, family, friends. I would block, like, they be like, you remember your cousin such and such? Who? Your cousin? That's your cousin. That's not my cousin. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm not signing up to be nobody's side chick. I don't want me to be your side chick, because I will really hurt your feelings. I will put it on you and hurt your feelings. Please go home to your wife. Please go sleep in your own bed.
That is true.
I don't want to go out on dates. I don't need to do none of that. I'm here for a reason, maybe a couple of seasons.
Yes.
But baby, I don't want nothing. I don't want none of your problems, none of that.
Your baggage, any of that.
Don't bring your kids to my house.
Oh my goodness. We don't put the kids in. No,
and
we don't put the kids in.
Don't leave that lady.
Right.
Please.
So with that said, if there's anyone out there and you want to share this, please share. Are you a side chick? Let us know your benefits. Let us know how you enjoy being it, or how you don't enjoy being it. Put it down in the DM. Let us know.
They can't say nothing.
Well, some people, a lot of people don't even use their right names and stuff like that.
Okay.
Or,
I can change mine.
Or you can say it was a friend or whatever. I just want to hear, because this is something. But until we meet again, feel the rumble and
listen to the roar, and we'll see you guys next week.
all right. Bye-bye.
Bye.